What's up, Archie buddy? Tell them what's up about Rover. So this video is for those of you who are a little familiar with or have questions about what Rover is. And I have two different perspectives on it. I'm going to give you the perspective of I am a person who does Rover, which means I watch people or take care of people's pets while they're gone on vacation or while they're at work. I have a couple of different clients that I even watch their cats. Like I'll go visit their cats during the day because they're gone for a couple weeks at a time or 10 days at a time, and they need somebody to stop by, make sure the cats have food and water. Some people's pets have anxiety and they just need some human interaction, which I completely understand. And if you're a pet person, you get that. You wouldn't want your animal at home for 10 days without human interaction either. So I started off with Rover. My wife and I were traveling and we needed somebody to watch our dogs, and we have two small dogs, so we needed to make sure that it was somebody who already had small dogs. And we have a corgi and we have a poodle mix, and luckily we found a couple who lived close who would watch our dogs for us, and we knew they were being taken care of. So this is from my perspective of being somebody who does Rover and watches other people's pets, and I'll give you a little insight on some things you can do, but also what you can expect to make from it. So the best way to be successful on Rover is to have great ratings and reviews, and to honestly be successful means that you care about somebody else's pet as much as you care about your own, and you let them know that by obviously always being in contact with them while they're gone. Daily pictures, the app lets you do that. Showing them that you are interacting with their dog. You're not just sitting there while their dog lays on the floor. You take the dog out, the cat. I have cats. I have 4 clients whose cats I visit. Cats can have anxiety just like any other pet when their parents are gone. So just taking care of them like they are your own. Now this is inside the Rover app, and it takes a little navigating around, so you want to get in there and you want to move around and look in it, but it actually lets you set parameters as far as this is what you allow in your home, so you know that the dogs will be allowed on the furniture or they won't. It lets you set what animals you'll watch by weight limit as well, and it also lets you set the amount. So I can't book more than 2 dogs. And first of all, let me just say this: I would never book 2 separate clients' dogs without those dogs meeting first. And I never accept anybody's animal without meeting them first. You need to make sure that you're going to be able to get along together, and that animal is either going to trust you or at least let you in to close enough to feed it and that kind of stuff. So here are some examples of reviews. It's very important to get reviews, and the only way you're going to get great reviews is to take great care of somebody's family member, and that's what a pet is. It's a family member. So I have, like I said, I have 4 clients who I take care of their cats. I don't think I would have 4 clients with cats if I didn't have my first client really give me a great review, because I really cared about their cats, and their cats needed more than a normal cat. It wasn't just show up, feed them, water them. I played with them. Their cats needed to have interaction. So anyway, you can see some of the reviews here, and I'll tell you this: the first review on my Rover profile was from my mother, telling everybody how I grew up with animals around me the whole time, and how I took care of them, and that type of thing, and how much I care for animals. So you can see I have all kinds of reviews here now. But the only way you're going to get those reviews, obviously, is if you give that great caring service. So you can see here, so it allows you to set the animals that you can watch by weight. So I have 2 small dogs, so I had up to 100-pound dogs, but I only go up to about 45 pounds now, just because I can't have big dogs around running all over my little dogs. But you can see here that it allows you to pick what you can watch, when you'll watch it. Allows you to set a calendar. And then what you do need to remember is that when you are using the Rover app, Rover is going to take a cut from what you charge. So at the end of this day, you can see here the little blue oval, that is the payment that I would receive, and you have to send that to PayPal and then to your bank account. If you look here, these are all my bookings that I've had since I started. So I've had quite a few, obviously, and it's been successful for me. Luckily, I work from home, so I can watch somebody's animal in my home while I'm actually doing my full-time job. Let's see here. So the other thing I want to make sure you understand is with using PayPal, it doesn't take that long, so don't shy away from it. From the time I pull from Rover, it goes through PayPal and then goes to my bank account, is about 3 days total. This is the Rover Calendar, and this allows you to go in and set times that you aren't or days you're not available. You just tap on it and it says unavailable. You tap on it when it turns white, that means nope, I can't watch anybody's dog now or a cat. But my clients know that if I have a date that's not available, they can shoot me a text and ask me specific questions, and maybe I will be available just for them. But again, that's part of personal service, and that's how you get great reviews. The other thing I'd like to stress is being very flexible. Remember, it's probably just as stressful for the owner of the pet to leave them with somebody they haven't had before watching them as it is for the pet. So I'll give you a specific example. The first person that I ever did a Rover for, it turned out that I wasn't going over to walk their dog. Their 110-pound black lab had actually had back surgery, and I wasn't actually walking the dog. I was helping the dog walk. It had a harness. I had to pick it up and help it walk outside in order to go to the bathroom. So that was a learning experience for me, but it was great. I was helping this animal, recover. I have another client who has more than one dog. If I'm doing repeat business with them, I'm not charging them anymore because, quite honestly, it takes nothing more for me to let 2 dogs out in the backyard than it does to let 1 dog out in the backyard. So you can see here some of the bookings that I've had, and like I said, if you work from home or you have time in the middle of the day, this is really worth checking out if you love animals. So thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, could give it a thumbs up, maybe slap a like on it. Subscribe. Most of you people who are watching already subscribed to me, and I appreciate that. But if you do love animals, Rover is an option to make some extra money. People use the term gig economy or whatever. It's doggy daycare or cat daycare or hamster or parrot, whatever somebody needs you to watch. And quite honestly, for me, it's pretty easy, and it's well worth the money.